This video will be covering the settings page, specifically the menu tab. So first, right at the top, we could see the domain to our GoPrep menu. We could simply copy this and then paste it onto a button on our website, such as an order now or a view our menu button. You could also add it to something like your Instagram bio or send it directly to customers. Now for the next few features, I'll briefly run through what they are, and then I'll show you how they actually look and apply for our meals and for our menu. So first we have show nutrition facts. This is our nutrition label. So if you've added all of your ingredients for each meal, you'll most likely want to turn this on, especially if you're going to be printing labels out. This is important for that. Next is show macros. So these are your core 4 macros: calories, carbs, protein, and fat. Do you want this to be shown right on your menu? Ingredients: when they click on a specific meal, will the customer be able to see the ingredients that you added for that meal? Item instructions: for each meal, you could add in a little excerpt, such as remove lid and microwave for 2 minutes. Do we want to show that? Popular items: so based on previous orders, this will add a new category to the top of your menu called popular items, and it'll show your most ordered items. Custom tags and custom allergies. So by default, GoPrep does have some tags and allergies added. If for some reason you wanted to add some of your own, you could just activate this, set custom tags, and start adding in your own. This will override the default ones that are in GoPrep. So for now, I'm just going to leave this out. So now that we explained what some of these are, let's go ahead and see what they actually look like. So over on our menu page, if I pull up a meal and I scroll down, here I could see my macros, right? So these are the core 4 macros. But what's really good to know is if you leave these empty and then add your own nutritional information, it'll pull this information, such as the calories, the fat, the protein, and it'll automatically fill that in for you. So it's totally okay to leave these blank. Moving down, we see things like the tags and the allergies that we mentioned, the instructions that we mentioned. And then if we move over to one of our meals, we could see things like the nutritional label, again, the macros, and the ingredients. Okay, back to the settings page. We're going to continue where we left off. So Google Analytics code. You'll of course need to create your own Google Analytics account. This will provide you with the tracking code, and you can enter that in here to see things like page views and where the customers are coming from. Google Tag Manager is a little bit more advanced. A lot of marketing companies will want to utilize this. This is to try to keep track of what buttons were pressed and how far in the menu did the customer get before they left or before they actually placed their order. Same thing with Facebook Pixel. This is just another way of tracking how your Instagram and Facebook ads are performing. Next, we have the menu design section. So if we click the change photo button, this would change our logo. We could also add a favicon. So if you look all the way up on the top left-hand corner, next to where it says My Meal Prep, there's a little tiny logo. That's what the favicon is. Then we have the choice of menu style. Image-based will display big images like you see in most of our videos, but if you don't have images for all of your meals, you can change it to text-based. Next is menu brand color, so there are some default colors for you to choose from, or if you know your color code, you can go ahead and enter that directly. Now, main website URL. So this is your front-end website. So if a customer is on your menu and they click on your logo, where will it bring them back to? Next is the About section. So this is the section above your menu where you can include some information. A lot of stores will just include some text to let customers know that meals will be delivered cold and require heating. However, you can add custom CSS and HTML and all sorts of things into here to make this look really cool. I have a couple of samples here, and I'll go ahead and jump over to my menu so I could show you what that looks like. And so obviously this isn't an ideal design, but this is just to give you an idea that you can add some items above your menu if you wanted to enhance the look. Next, we could decide how many columns will our menu show. Then we could set if we want to show our phone number and email up in the header, so all the way at the top of the menu. And then again, there's a custom CSS area. This is usually good for web designers or people who know how to do custom styling for websites, and it'll give you a little bit more control over certain aspects of the menu.